Howdy Goomies, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be doing my first video on a series involving Pokemon, where we'll be playing a catch and release, whether or not we like the Pokemon aesthetically, whether or not we like the Pokemon for combat. We want to just cuddle it, we want to fight with it. We'll find out. So, I have my boyfriend here today. He's not very familiar with Pokemon.
Not really at all.
He's seen me play it. That's pretty much his extent of Pokemon.
Yeah.
So we'll look at the Pokemon and let you know what he thinks of it, and then I'll make my comments on it. So this is the first video in the series. If you like this video, hit subscribe for more, and remember to follow my social medias. So without further ado, here we go. So the first Pokemon we'll be looking at will be Oddish.
Okay. To me, this kind of looks like a turnip, but it's blue.
Yeah, that's very true. That's probably the best way to describe him.
Like, I would say it's a plum blue.
Almost blue, like blueberry with that dusting on the outside.
Yeah. I kind of want to eat him.
You want to eat him?
Yeah.
You don't want to catch him? You don't want to hug him?
No, I feel like he'd be juicy and delicious.
I really do think that they eat Pokemon in the Pokemon world, and I feel like Oddish would probably be pretty good boiled and mashed with some carrots. Okay, so we'll move on to our next Pokemon, which is Gloom. Of course, we're going to do the whole evolution line. Why not?
I don't know how I feel about this. Again, there's that same color blue. Aesthetically pleasing, I'm not so sure about this. Those are really all I have for comments. Would I catch this? Probably not.
Do you think it would do well in battle?
I feel like it could do well in battle, but I don't think it'd be something that would be on the top of my list.
So it is a poison grass type. I really do enjoy that they have it drooling. They've had it drooling, I think, since the very beginning, and I love that they keep that. So next we'll move on to the first of the final evolution for Oddish, Vileplume.
Again, same color blue, but this time it looks like it has a sort of mushroom cap as for a headpiece, sort of.
Almost like the mushrooms from Mario, right?
Yeah, similar to that.
Like you almost feel like a piranha plant could come out of that.
Yeah. Aesthetically pleasing, again, it's not the most aesthetically pleasing. As for battle, again, I feel the same way about it. I don't know how well it would do in battle. Again, I'm not very familiar with Pokemon. I watched the anime when I was younger, and I've really only seen him play Pokemon as of recently.
But to you, it doesn't look very menacing, right? Like you would.
No.
Would you keep it? Would you keep it as a pet?
Yeah, I could keep it as a pet.
Okay, so we'll move on to our next Pokemon, Blossom.
This one is much more aesthetically pleasing. There's the green and the yellow, and then there's an orange. It has these two sort of flowers, and to me, it's aesthetically pleasing, and I do like it. Would I catch it? Probably. As for a fight, it seems a bit dainty, but again, a lot of the Pokemon do seem a bit dainty, but they seem to perform rather quite well in battles when you do that.
So I particularly like this Pokemon. It's a massive change, in my opinion, from the first two, Gloom and Oddish, turning into Vileplume. Of course, you do need to use a Sunstone, so it is kind of like it's bloomed, right? Particularly, I don't use this Pokemon. I would use a Vileplume rather than this Pokemon.
Yeah.
So. Edit this part out. So next we'll move down the Pokédex and we're gonna head to Wooper. So what do we think of Wooper?
I feel like this is a water type just by the tail movements but it also looks very squirrely. It has these sort of like stick antlers coming out the side of its head. It is aesthetically pleasing. I think it could do well in battle, but again, don't really know it. So,
I'm not entirely sure, but I do believe the sticks coming out of its head are supposed to be like twigs floating in the water,
yeah.
and then like that's how it camouflages itself floating around.
Okay.
Yes, it is a water type. It's also a ground type.
Okay.
And here is its evolution, Quagsire.
Again, it has that tail. It doesn't have much detail to it, and I think that's what makes it look really well.
Nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because while details can be good, they can also be bad. And in this case, I think the lack of detail helps. As for battle, I think it would do quite well, just by the way it's moving like it's slapping something. But yeah, that's my opinion.
I personally love this Pokemon. I love its little derpy face. I love its typing. I love its battle prowess. It is an all-around star for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do one more Pokemon this video. So we're gonna do our last Pokemon. We're gonna do a single evolution Pokemon. This Pokemon does not evolve. This Pokemon is just this Pokemon. So
Okay.
we're gonna take a look at Shuckle.
It kind of looks like a tortoise or a turtle. It's yellow and red. And I think there's one part that I don't like about it, and it's on the back. It's like another hole for another leg or a tail, except there's nothing coming out. And then on the top as well, it has these two holes behind its neck. And again, I don't think I like it. I think it would be better if they kept that out.
If they had just gone completely
Yeah.
solid.
It kind of looks like a blackhead.
Almost, or like
Yeah.
unfortunately, like a poop shoot.
Yeah.
I like this Pokemon as a single evolution Pokemon. I like it moving around. Would I ever use it? No. This is not a Pokemon I use. Bug Rock type is its typing. I think it's a pretty good typing, but it's not something. Not this one. There are others that are much better choices.
Yeah.
Would I keep it as a pet? Hell yes.
It looks like it belongs in sort of like a fish tank.
Yeah. So, this was our last Pokemon, and if you liked this video, remember to subscribe and follow me on social media. My boyfriend here also has social media and his own YouTube page, so we'll put that down in the bottom. Remember to follow Alois Robillard.
And make sure to hit the bell icon so you see post notifications every time he posts a new video, and have a lovely day.